Do you know how much money we lose out on if we don't start investing right now? Let's say that we're 30 years of age and earning rupees 10 lakh per annum. We wish to work till we're 60 and assume that our boss will be kind enough to give an average 8% increment every year till we're 60. That is a difficult assumption, but let's take it. We also assume that we'll be saving 30% of our income every year. Do you know how much money will be in our retirement corpus when we decide to retire? Well, we did the math and the amount that comes out is rupees 3.4 crore or rupees 34 million. Now, we might think that 3.4 crore is a lot of money. Well, to be honest, it is, but let us show you why it might not be a lot and why you'll be needing much more. For this, we have 3 key topics to persuade you to invest for your future. Number 1, we start with inflation. We had assumed that we'll be saving 30% of our 10 lakh rupees, which would turn out to be rupees 30,000 for the year. Looking at the inflation data for the past decade, inflation has been around 6% for most of the time. So, if inflation is 6%, in a year things will cost 6% more. That 30,000 will still be 30,000, but it won't buy as much because prices have gone up. Over time, inflation reduces our savings purchasing power, meaning our money buys less and less. This can be especially harmful if we don't invest or our savings interest rate is lower than inflation, because we'll be actually losing money in real terms. Number 2 are our expenses and desires. As we grow old, we'll not only have to pay for our children's education but also for their marriage, which is really costly in India. When we retire, because of our old age, we'll have to take care of our medical expenditure, and with medical inflation reaching an alarming 14% in India, it's about to get really scary when we grow old. And after getting scared by all these expenses, we might have a few desires left in our heart, like buying a house, a new car, and international travel, and so on. And at last, but the most important point, having freedom to do whatever we want. Investing can potentially grow our money in the future. This means giving us more freedom to choose how we want to spend our time. Imagine never having to work for someone else and only working towards something for which we are passionate about. And as it is said, freedom will only come when you no longer trade your time for money. But all of this can only be done by consistent, thoughtful, and patient investing over many, many years. And taking our example from the start, do you know how much money would we have accumulated after investing our savings and assuming a decent 12% return on our equity investments? Approximately 15 crore rupees, about 4.5 times greater than our original retirement corpus. So let us not wait any longer and start investing for our future right now.